Hello everyone, this is Kaifu here with game 1 in a series between David and Kaifu. David on my left side is playing Valentina, using Valentina's ability to steal like opponent's resonator user against them, and not only that, using a lot of draw power, because blue usually have a lot of draw power, allows you to draw into your key cards you need, like your regalias, or even some of your key cards you need used in combat and so on. Now, while you're on your right side, yours truly is playing the 4 Sacred Beast deck, using the Sacred Beast ability on supporting each other and so on. Turtle, Dragon, Tiger, Phoenix, you name it, able to get those funky ability off and so on. And not only that, allows you to play any free colors you want on the field, because since my ruler allows my resonator to, my Sacred Beast resonator to play be any color it wants. Not only that, it's pretty much a very intense heavy resource deck, because the fact is that you need to use a lot of resource like 3 drops and so on. So in the early game you most likely will be tapped out unless you don't play anything on the field for a couple of turns to like do a lot of control plays and so on. So let's get back to the game itself. Now, a lot of you guys be gonna see right now, where are the jewel stones? Why do I see basic stones? If you guys haven't realized by now, it's pretty much we're playing Alice cluster format. So no jewel stone, no thunder, no outer world, no Grettles, no cake stone, no Zig the ancient magic and so on. So none of those power spells or power cards in this format. So we just want to test how it goes so far. At the moment it's okay as long as it's versus Blazer, because Blazer is obviously one of the power rulers or power decks out there, because of the fact that you can make the deck very consistent because you play a double color deck and so on. And obviously I'm going to search for my magic stone deck and start ramping, because obviously red does not exist. And this is a clone version of Search for the Holy Site in the Valhalla series. It does the same thing as the Valhalla one. Just search for a magic stone from your deck and put it down and rest it. And I actually forgot to attack with my Phoenix when David actually used the arrow to kill my Tiger. So I could have dealt extra 400 point damage, but I actually forgot the fact that it has swiftness. I thought it had flying, because you know Phoenix has flying and the birds they fly. So I thought it has flying instead of swiftness, so that was my mistake. So yeah. So at the moment, he is actually using Valentina's flash ability to flash in like his 2-drop resonator, allow him to block during whenever he wants to, or draw more cards and so on. And I'm dropping the flying machine. The flying machine allows me to have a 2-drop 5/5 flying up. A lot of people asking, why do you play that over like the beast, the wolves and so on? The fact is that I don't really think it's useful, because the fact that I think the flying machine is a bit more useful, able to do those minor damage and so on. And yeah, and during end phase he actually dropped a Cinderella, putting a 8/8 body on the field. And not only that, I did notice that the fact that he has the regality forced me to block, and he could target my Phoenix and force my Phoenix to block. Obviously he could attack me directly for 800 point damage, and obviously I have no choice, I have to take it, because you know I have no choice. So I'm gonna have to block with my Phoenix, and he could use the arrow, shoot it up and do 800 point damage. Not only he dealt 800 point damage, he also got rid of my Phoenix, which is a Sacred Beast key cards you need on the field, because each Sacred Beast, it gains more powerful each time you have control on the field. So he knows that my condition is that I need a lot of Sacred Beast. So if I can't maintain it on the field, he will actually outpower me, because I need a lot of Sacred Beast on the field to gain a lot of power effects and so on. So back to my turn now. I am not in a good position, but at the same time not in the worst position ever, because the fact is that he doesn't have much on the field besides the Cinderella. Becomes a 4/10 at the moment, because the fact is that he actually dropped the field spell, which allows his all blue resident against plus 100 attack, 100 defense, if he has 5 or more, plus additional 100 more. So at the moment he's sitting at 4/10, so a really mediocre attacker for Cinderella, but a really huge defense otherwise. So let's see what I can do at the moment. At the moment, I'm thinking whether I should Judgment or not. If I do Judgment, I will apply the pressure. If I don't Judgment, then I have more plays to play with my hand. But by looking through my hand, I didn't have a lot of cards to play with, which you will guys see later on in the video. So at the moment, I'm trying to see what I can do in this situation. Obviously, not much I can do. So I'm gonna Judgment. So J activate, obviously, flipping my J ruler over onto the battlefield, an 8/8 body on the field. Now I dropped 2 more regular on the plate. Now as you can see, what I mentioned before, I don't have much play because I didn't draw a lot of Sacred Beasts, and he did destroy my Tiger and my Phoenix, so I don't have any Sacred Beast plays at the moment. So I dropped the Regal to make my J-Rule one of my attackers now, because obviously I have no other choice. Now he's asking for my attack and defense at the moment. It's obvious that base, so 800 attack, 800 defense, but I can make it bigger. So let's see what he does at the moment. So obviously I have a flying machine on the field and a J-Roll on the field, and he has Cinderella on the field and a field spell and 3 Regalias. So it's kind of like a very slow format in the Alice format, because there's no Jewel Stone, no funky plays and so on, which is a bit more balanced in my opinion. The reason why I said that I don't really like the Grim Cluster format, because the Grim Cluster set itself, the set is just too fast in general, and a lot of people say that Jewel Stone are great in this format. I understand it's great and all, but however, it's only good if it's like it makes the game too easy in my opinion. If like no Jewel Stone exists, I think the game is a bit more intense, more thinking, more deck building related and so on. So yeah, he's gonna attack me directly, so obviously I block. He tried burning me 400 through my J-Roll by using the arrow, but I buffed that up by 200 attack, 200 defense, and even he does kill my J-Roll, I still have impressionable, so meaning I can still J activate once again. Let's see what I can do on now. Now, the problem I found about the Sacred Beast deck is that once you Judgment with your J-Ruler, you can't actually play any more of the other Sacred Beasts if you don't control like the you don't play any Jewel Stone. Obviously in Alice format you don't play any Jewel Stone, you can't do anything. So outside of the Dragon and Phoenix at the moment, the rest of the Sacred Beasts in the deck will be a dead draw if I draw into it, because I can't play manually. Because my my J-Ruler doesn't have the ability same as my Ruler, or my Sacred Beast gains a plus against the colors effect, and I can play on the field for free. Obviously I can't do that anymore, so yeah. I tap on with Magic Stone and search more ramping, because I want to get more resources, because I want to get the full benefit of God Arc when I do it next turn. So back to my opponent's turn. My opponent did drop the Ignite, I think that's what his name. That actually stunned my flying machine, so I can't. It's like a Hamlet pretty much. And then after that, he actually J activate, put his Valentina onto the battlefield. Valentina has a really powerful God effect, God Art. So what it does is that able to steal opponent resonate permanently, regardless of cost. So if you're playing a very high resonate on the field and able to steal the high resonate away, you're in a lot of trouble, all I can say. At the moment, that Valentina is sitting on 500 defense, but at the moment, with a lot of cards in hand, Valentina is sitting on at least 1,000 more, because for each card in your hand, you're able to gain 100 attack, 100 defense, and attacking me directly for 700 point damage with the Resonator. I can't remember her name off the top of my head at the moment, putting me down to 2,300 compared to my opponent's 4,000 life point. Before recover phase, I tap 3 my Regalias, pumping my Ruler by 600 attack, 600 defense. So at the moment it's sitting on 1414, so quite big at the moment. Now at this point in time, I think I should use my God Arc, because I want to get the extra +4 effect. So at the moment I want to see what I can do. At the moment I'm low on life point. I can't do much with the other Secret Beasts in my hand, because the turtle in my hand at the moment can't do much play. As you can see, I'm pretty sure you can see it from this angle, the turtle is kind of the dead draw, because I don't control the colors ability anymore. So let's see what happens now. I'm thinking what I should do in this situation, and I decided to use the God Arc effect, so paying 3 green and 3 colorless to search for 4 Sacred Beasts from my deck as my hand, and put 4 of them onto the battlefield with different names. So obviously I'm searching all 4 of the different ones, the Tiger, the Phoenix, the Dragon, and the Turtle all together at once to gain the full benefit out of it. So yeah, I do decide to get all 4 out. I was thinking should I just get 3, but why not get all 4 out? Just the extra field presence and field pressure after all. So I'll search for the Turtle, the Dragon, and the Tiger, and now I'm searching for the Phoenix. Getting that +4 field damage on the field first, and knowing that I gain the extra benefit from each of the Sacred Beasts when they come into play at once. So for those who don't know, the Tiger heals you for 200 point life point for each Sacred Beast on the field. The Dragon draws you a card. The Turtle bounces you a resonate the cost depending on how many you control on the battlefield. And also the Phoenix burns 200 point damage directly to a resonate depending how many resonate you have on the field. So obviously using Dragon Effect to draw 1 card, and then using the Tiger to heal 800 point life point. So I heal back to 3,100 life point, and then using the Phoenix effect, I believe. using the Phoenix effect, burn it 800 to my opponent's Resonator to get that extra +1 again. And obviously my opponent responds with the new spell card that allows him, I think Custling, putting back to the bottom of the deck and draw an additional card and putting a resin from his hand onto the battlefield, and then I used my turtle effect to bounce it back to his hand. So at the moment, my opponent actually didn't lose any cards on the battlefield, but I did force him to use the card. And at the moment, my rule gains are Flying, Swiftness, Target Attack, and +2/2. So at the moment, he's going for 16/16 directly to Valentina. So he's using God Art before the Valentina died. At the moment, the Valentina is still not big enough because I'm sitting on 14/14 compared to his 11/11, so I can kill it instantly on the field. And even if he does kill my J-Ruler, I can steal Judgment next turn. So he does die, so pretty much that's it for my J-Ruler attack. And from there I pass my turn because obviously my Tiger, my Turtle can't attack, and he stole my Dragon, and now that my Phoenix is tapped down. He discard another Regal from his hand to activate one of the Regals on the field, allowing him to draw an additional card. So which is a good thing, so any dead Regal you draw at the moment can be potentially a plus, a replacement card, should I say. Sorry for that. Let's see now. He's thinking what he should do at this situation. At the moment, I still have the field present. I have the Flying Machine, I have the Tiger, I have the Phoenix, I have the Turtle, and my J on the field gains all effect of it, gains Title Cast, Swiftness, and Flying. So obviously, if my opponent doesn't do anything, he can't really do much. And he activates the ability to steal one of my Resident away by paying a total of 5 for using the spell and steal my Tiger away. So obviously that using my Tiger against me, but he can't attack right away with the Tiger because the fact that he didn't control it at the start of the turn, and stunning my Turtle once again and putting my Turtle rested. So he's going to go very aggressive at the moment. The Dragon can attack obviously because he stole the last turn, so the Dragon can go 800-point attack directly to my face, and I'll see what I can do in this situation. So at the moment, he's not much he can do at the moment besides attack me 800 directly to my face, unless he wants to attack to my J rule, which is fine because I can still buffer up by 200 attack, 200 defense. If he does that, he get lose out of it, losing battle. He does attack me directly, putting me down back to 2,300 life points. Back to my turn now. Before recover phase, tapping it, putting my ruler back to 14/14. So I can do a lot of damage obviously on the battlefield. Not only that, I have the ability to fly, and I have the Phoenix to go swiftness and so on. So let's see what happens from now. So I'm gonna think what I should do. So I'm gonna attack him directly for 14, but before the damage goes on, I'll plus additional 400 more, so doing 18 damage on board, put him down to 2,200 life point compared to my 2,300 life point. So my ruler is now gonna do a lot of beefy damage on the field and attack directly for 500 point damage with my Flying Machine, putting him down to 1,700 compared to my 2,300 life points. Now at the moment I'm thinking I should destroy the Resonator he has, but I forgot the fact that the field spell is on the field, so he has a field spell, so pretty much he's out of range of the Demon Flame. Demon Flame is pretty much like a Thunder, but not as effective obviously. So I'm going to drop the Phoenix. The Phoenix is going to burn 600 point damage to a single resident onto the battlefield, and all his magic stones being tapped out, so pretty much he can't use the Dragon effect to buff any of the Sacred Beasts on his side of the field by 200 attack, 200 defense. I was thinking should I get rid of the Tiger or get rid of the other Resonator, because the other Resonator can actually tap my Turtle for a while, and if he attacks my Turtle, I will no longer have flying. So at the moment I'm still thinking. So I'm thinking should I whether to kill the Tiger or the other Resonator, but at this point I think the Tiger is a bit more threatening because he can pump it with the Dragon. By pumping it, he can do 800 point damage, so I obviously have to kill the Tiger at this point. So from there, and seeing what I can do, I have 5 resources to play with, but not much to play with my hand because obviously a lot of my Sacred Beasts in my hand is a dead draw because I don't play any Jewel Stone. Obviously I can't play any Jewel Stone in this format, so I'm going to attack directly 400 point damage, but he actually used the arrow to kill my Phoenix away. So which was unexpected, I forgot the arrow was there still. So I have one Phoenix 10, so my Phoenix can attack once again onto the direct to the face, but I want to see what I can do in this situation. So if it does block it, I have Demon Flame to get rid of it. If it doesn't block it, then that's fine. I deal 400 point damage for free pretty much. Attack 400 directly, and he does take it, putting down to 1,300 life point compared to my 2,300 life point at the moment. At the moment, life point wise, I'm in the head in life point. Damage wise, I have a lot more damage on the field than he does because my J-Roll can hit like a truck, and obviously he has a dragon and so on. Can't really do much to me, and obviously I have one untapped Regalia, so pretty much if he does try to kill my J-Roller, I can actually give it imperishable and +2/2 until end of turn. And he was thinking he can buff his dragon, but I say it buffs other resonators with Sacred Base in his name, Sacred Base as his typing, so pretty much he can't buff himself, so he dropped another cast on to draw additional card to see if he draw any outs at all. At the moment, that resonator is currently sitting on, I believe, +4, so it's currently sitting on, I think 10-10, I believe? No, not 10-10, it's 6-5, so it's sitting on, what do you call it, 10-9, I believe. Yeah, 10-9. So it's sitting on 10-9 at the moment. So he played another resonator on the field, and that resonator is actually really good. Whenever it blocks or being blocked, it can actually return that resonator back to the bottom of the deck instead. So from what I was told by the head judge from Australia, saying that it's actually before damage. So pretty much you can send it before damage went through back to the bottom of the deck, and then yeah, shenanigans happens. I'm not sure about this ruling, but that's what the head judge said, so yeah, whatever. So it's pretty much like a Glinda on a stick, so if you block it, you will lose a card on the battlefield and the damage will go directly to you for no reason. So at the moment I'm gonna see if what else can that Regalia do, because other than the discard and forcing the block, I wasn't sure at all. So and then I check the Regalia also allows you to do allows you your J-Roll whenever it dealt damage to a player or J-Roll, like you're able to draw a card. So which is really good, but yeah, I think he forgot to draw a card when I dealt damage to his J-Roll, but I don't think it matters at this point, I believe, but let's see what happens. So obviously a lot of people say that El's cluster format is very weird because the fact that no jewel stone, because a lot of people back then, I think a lot of people in today's this year play a lot of jewel stone, so they actually forgot how to play basic stone in Valhalla, because like I said before, back in Valhalla's set cluster, there's no jewel stones. So no jewel stone meaning you have to pick the right ratio and so on, which gives the advantage to me because I did play Valhalla back then, so allow me to what's the best ratio for stones wise. So for stone wise, it's best you play with 7-3, you playing double color or mono color. You play mono, just stick with 10 magic stone or 20 magic stone basics. Or if you're playing double color, it's best that you keep 7 of your main color and 3 of them as your tech color. So 3-7, so I'm playing 7 greens, 3 red at the moment. Discarding card from his hand, the discounts Regalia to draw additional 1 card, so it allows him to get extra answer if he needs to. So he's thinking what he should do at the moment. There's not much he can do besides that, and attack me to... no, he's attacking my turtle actually. So the turtle obviously die from there, so I'll lose my flying ability, so yeah, that goes that plan. But I do have another turtle in my hand, so let's see, but I can't play it as a thing. So if my opponent does attack into my J-Roller, it will give me the ability to drop my turtle again on the field. So if he leaves my J-Roll on the battlefield, it will punish him quite a bit. So let's see what happens from here. So he's thinking what he should do at the moment with his other attacker, so he can attack into me directly for 1000 attack point, or he can actually attack into my J-Roller, killing it and putting me in a no field present ability. But he doesn't know that I have an extra turtle in my hand, so I can just bounce everything back, give a flying and so on, etc, etc, etc. So let's see what he can do in this situation. At the moment I have 5 resources open, but I don't have any like interaction spell in my hand because, like I said before, Sacred Beast deck use a lot a lot of resource, so pretty much you don't have a lot of interaction spell in this deck. So he attacks my J-Roller, buffered by 200 attack, 200 defense to let it survive, but obviously it didn't survive, but I did get the impressionable, which is a good thing. So now all my Sacred Beasts right now gains the ability to be played on the field because I'm back to my ruler form, which is a good thing now. So pretty much my Sacred Beasts like tigers, like turtle in my hand is fine. And now Demon Flame, he is present in that way, so giving less field present. So obviously that thing is way too big for me to handle at the moment. So back to my turn. So obviously everything's untapped. Well, yeah, everything's untapped at the moment. So I'm attacking him direct for 500 point damage, putting him down to 800 life point, I believe, from this point. Since he has no fly, he has to take it. So from there, I could drop my turtle, tortoise obviously, drop my turtle, and then bouncing a 2 drop or below back to the field, back to my hand. So I'm gonna bounce back the flying machine, because the flying machine can actually help with quite a bit. I could have bounced back my Phoenix, but I'd rather not pay an additional 2 cost more on the battlefield. So now a judgment to flip over to my J-Roll side again, and my J-Roll gains swiftness and flying, so I can attack it directly for game. Enough damage on the board for the game to go to my side. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. Please stay tuned for game 2.